fastest way to get everything you want, all your dreams manifested, is to get out of your way and surrender. But what the hell does that mean? I've heard this so many times. Just get out of the way and you'll get it all. But I felt so frustrated because I had no idea how to get out of the way. What does that even mean? I finally found the missing piece and resolved this puzzle. Welcome to the Conscious Manual, where I help you to love yourself so you can love your life and actually create the reality that you want to live. In the past few months, I've had several downloads where I was told multiple times, get out of your fucking way. It's that simple. Where I was spreading this message and trying to internalize and understand, how do I do that? Which is actually a mindfuck by itself. I don't know how to get out of the way. Isn't it as simple just getting out of the way and stepping away? Apparently, it wasn't, because I didn't fully understand and grasp it. How do I get out of the way? Maybe you can relate to this. How do you get out of the way? I've been diving deep into Joe Dispenza's work, which is all about quantum physics, making the unseen seen, energy work, diving into the quantum realm where every single reality already exists. And I've been reading his book, Becoming Supernatural, and there, one sentence made it all click for me, which is the following one. Are you ready? When you are in the present moment, get out of your own way. Bam. When you are in the present moment, you get out of your own way. It finally clicked. And it's true. When are we in our own way of everything that we want, or when life feels hard? Is when we're reminiscing about the past, stuff that we did that we regret, that we don't want to repeat, that we feel pain about, or anxiety about the future. What if that happens? I need to do this tomorrow. How am I going to do that? And those two paths, those two ways are blocking you. It's like a block in an energy field because you're still tapping from the known. You're still tapping and stepping in the known. And when you're stepping in the known, you're just repeating what you already experienced. Your past is defining your present, and then your present is defining your future. But now, how does this work? What I've learned from Joe Dispenza, and also other teachers, but now I want to talk about Joe Dispenza first. You need to become as present so you can create your new future reality from the unknown. Every time you feel yourself being pulled back to the past, pull yourself back to the present. When you feel yourself sliding towards the future, pull yourself back to the present. Because when you become nobody, no thing, no one, Joe Dispenza's words, that is when you are in the unknown. That is when you are in the quantum field where every single reality exists. That is when you get out of your own way because you don't know the way. If you know the way, then you've already been there. Then you're recreating past experiences. How can you create a new future from an old identity, from old emotions? Because old emotions create your thoughts, and your thoughts create your emotions. And if those emotions are what you don't want, fear, anxiety, depression, anger, it's creating thoughts in your head. I can't do this. Why did he do that to me? I never have money. Which already creates emotions again. Oh no, where am I going to get the money from? Oh no, what do I need to say when I see him again? It's this loop that keeps perpetuating itself. So you get in your own fucking way. When you are in the present moment, you get out of your way. Let me grab another of my teacher with this. Eckhart Tolle. He is talking, everything he's talking about is presence and awareness. In the present moment, when you ask yourself this question, in this moment, what challenge am I experiencing? The answer is always nothing. In this exact moment, there is no challenge that you have. I'm saying challenge expressively because problems don't exist. Problems is what you create in your mind. There are only challenges to grow from. So in the present moment, there is no challenge whatsoever. That bill you have to pay is not here right now. Some in the future. And the future doesn't exist. There's only the present moment. That thing, when you had the breakup that you're still having pain from, is in the past. It only exists in your mind right now. But in the present moment, you're absolutely fine. How do you now practice this presence? Creating awareness in this present moment. I'm a big fan of meditation. And that's where I suggest you start or continue. And be very diligent about this, because you can sit for 10 minutes and have your mind wander to all kind of places. And you're not really meditating. Still thinking about what you're going to eat later. Still thinking about what you said yesterday. Think about what you're going to dress later. Every time you notice this, you pull yourself back to the present moment. And maybe in the beginning, in a 10-minute session, you only have 3 seconds of presence. Perfect. And then you build on that. What I love about Eckhart Tolle's work is becoming aware of your energy body. Like when you're standing somewhere, like now, when I'm standing here and I'm closing my eyes, I can also do this with my eyes open. I can feel the energy of my hands. When I stop speaking and I just feel the energy of my hands, in these few seconds, I'm completely present. I'm completely here with the energy in my body. In my hands, I can focus on my heart space and ultimately on my whole body, because there are no thoughts in that moment. And then you are completely present. Then you are completely aware. And then in that unknown space, because I have no clue what's going to happen, because I'm not thinking, is when I get out of my way. That's when I'm in the unknown, and that's when the magic happens. You can't create from a known space. You have to get into the unknown. And thoughts get in the way. Your ego, your fears, your emotions, blah, 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 all the noise gets in the way. And all of that is part of you, so that's why you're in the way. Get out of the fucking way. Become present. So why do you get pulled out of the actual present moment? Where is all this distraction coming from? The first one, is because you're addicted to certain emotions. Well, your body is addicted to certain emotions. Like any addiction, it's actually an emotional craving. Drugs, food, porn, love. Your body is addicted to a certain emotion that it wants to feel, and that actually releases certain hormones that make you crave that thing. So when you had an upbringing filled with anger or a resentment towards your parents, when you come to the present moment, that resentment is going to come back because your body craves that emotion. It's going to pull you back into the past to that resentment feeling towards your parents, or resentment towards your partner, ex-partner, or anger to a brother, or fear about whatever. And then the invitation, the challenge here is then to pull yourself back every single time. You need to withdraw from that addiction of the emotions. Pull yourself back to the present moment. Watch your breath. Feel your breath. Feel the energy in your hands. Feel the energy in your heart. Choose one of those. And it's going to be a pull and a pull and a pull every single time. But when you stick to this, you're going to become present and you're going to get out of your way. You're going to release the addiction of those emotions and you're going to be here. You will be in control. No longer your body, your subconscious, but you, as a conscious master of your reality, will become the captain of your ship. You won't be a passenger, but you will be a captain. And the captain knows the way. The captain knows where he's going. He doesn't know exactly how he's going to get there, but he knows that's where I'm going. So he knows the way by not knowing, because he's confident wherever he's steering, he's going to get there. Another thing that's keeping you out of the present moment is inner child. An inner child or inner children inside of you that are not seen. Those parts of you rise up, especially the more you do this practice. because for the first time they have space to come up. Hey, all my life I haven't been seen. Finally, you have space in your energy field. I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna cry for attention, and I want you to see me. See me now. I wanna be seen. Please see me. Give me attention. And then do that. Because there are certain parts of you that have never been seen, that have never been heard, and that have been wanting this attention. And sometimes when someone triggers you and you're throwing a tantrum or you have this rage coming out of nowhere, that's a part of you that hasn't been acknowledged, that's just sitting there like a volcano waiting to erupt, pulling you out of the present moment, standing in the way, like a little child not having his ice cream. I'm not going to go further. I'm going to stand in the way. So when you feel that tantrum coming up, and you feel the inner child, when you feel emotions, all of a sudden you want to cry or you have this tension in your body, have a seat, have a conversation with your inner child. Who is this that's wanting my attention? What do you need right now? Let him or her talk. And then give him or her all the reassurance that they desire. Tell them that you love them. Tell them that you see them, that you hear them, that you're always there for them. Give them a hug and then invite them in your body because they are part of you. They want to be safe. They want to feel safe in your body. It's a big part of this work is to feel safety. And the inner children are part of you. Otherwise, the 5-year-old you is going to reign the show. It's going to take the wheels. It's going to be the captain of a ship. And a 5-year-old doesn't really know where to go, what to do. You might just hit a rock. So just gently see, feel, hear him, and take back the reins. Now, another thing of how you're being pulled out of the present moment is because there's a lingering fear in your body. There's lingering anxiety stuck in your body. And both these emotions are very prevalent when you don't do something about it. They literally get stuck. It's literally stuck energy in your body. Emotion, energy, emotion. And when the energy can't move, swirl around in your body, it gets stuck. It might cause literal pains in your body. But you need to acknowledge it. It needs to get out. The longer it gets in there, the more it's going to get stuck. The energy can't flow. It's like a dam in a river. The water wants to flow, but it's stuck with this massive boulder in there. So there's 3 ways that I really love to get emotion out of my body when I feel them. You have the inner child work that I talked about, but the first one here, because emotions got in there through the body and they need to get out of the body. So the first one is EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique, where you use your finger with specific meridian points where energy is stored and activated, which can then make the emotions in your body flow again. There's a million videos on this on YouTube or other places where you can tap on specific emotions that are stuck. And you can always take that along. That's why I really love it. It's also called tapping. I do this when all of a sudden I am somewhere and I can feel it. All of a sudden my arms are tense. I feel this urge to cry all out of nowhere. And then I do a tapping series. It takes a couple of minutes. I have this release and then I can move again. The fear or anxiety, whatever emotion it was, it can just flow out. Another one of my favorites is breath work. Breath work, same thing. It moves the energy in your body. When you're consciously breathing, you're changing the pattern of your breath. It's a powerful tool to change the flow of energy in your body. And it's brilliant, even better when you do this before. As a maintenance, I do this every morning, a breathwork routine to set myself up for a good state and already release emotions that I don't even know where are there or where they are. There are so many types of breathwork as well. YouTube will be your best friend in this. But just an easy one to calm down. 4 in breaths through the nose and 8 out breaths through the mouth. When you're feeling anxious, just calm yourself down. In through the nose and out through the mouth. The beautiful thing about these tools is that you can just Use them everywhere because you have them in you. You can tap everywhere, you can breathe everywhere. And my last go-to is movement. Dancing, shaking. When I have something coming up, I always acknowledge the emotion first. Where is this coming from? Where am I feeling it? First feeling it without trying to understand what it is. I feel this pink rising up in my body. I feel it in my heart, and I'm just gonna feel it. Maybe I cry, maybe I feel tension, but I'm just gonna feel it and let my thoughts pass by. When I have thoughts like, oh no, yeah, just victim thoughts, I don't acknowledge them. I change them. Everything is good. Let it come. I'm alright. I'm safe. But victim thoughts, these are not welcome. That's the old you. That's the old identity. Don't judge your emotions because they are welcome. They come up for a reason because they finally have the space to come up. With all of this, that's how you get out of your own way. The ultimate goal here is to be present. In the present, you just walk. You're confident that you will find where you want to go, step by step. And as soon as you get out of the present moment, you try to fixate. Oh no, where do I need to go? Oh no, I just passed that boulder in the past. And in the future, oh no, I can't see far enough. Where am I going now? Is this really working? And then you cut down a tree, falls in the middle of the road, and you can't go further because you're in your own fucking way. And it's beautiful because over the last few years, I've amassed a lot of songs that I'm now finding the really meaning about them, like the understanding of the lyrics. And one of them is I'm going to quote now. It's called, I'm going to share the title after it. What it says is, you didn't have to know the way. Feel the way, trust the way knows the way. That's also the title of the song. The way knows the way. You don't have to know the way because the way knows the way. And that's how you get out of your own fucking way. And it's really that simple. I will see you next time. You are epic. Ciao, ciao.